Hello everyone, my name is Shalise. This is a JJ Movie TV Social Game Reviews, and right now I'm doing the originals TV show series located on the CW, the Vampire Diaries spinoff, and we're on episode 3, and this episode is called Tangled Up in the Blue, and by far episode 3 of the originals is so far the best one. Instantly, Klaus and Rebecca own the scene. They don't waste around a lot like Vampire Diaries does. It doesn't like go with the whole teenage bopper drama. The originals, it's very gothic in a way, and it's very straight to the point. Klaus and Rebecca waste no time to try to get Elijah back. They infiltrate Marcel's inner circle. Klaus is basically being a vampire of her vein out, and gonna compel him to do something drastic. Rebecca is technically friends with Camille, and trying to get her to come to this party that Marcel's going to be honored with. This episode has so many great things about it. We learned so many new things, and there was a couple things I did not like, but overall, this was a great episode. I'm going to give you my thoughts about what I like and didn't like. 1. Klaus and Rebecca are very manipulative. Klaus he always gives what he wants. It's clear in this fact. He's very manipulative. He knows about Marcel's inner circle, and Marcel's one of his right-hand mans, which is named Terea. I forgot his name. I'm sorry if I didn't get his name right. But the thing is, though, this guy knows how to play saxophone, and he's technically in love with a witch. Rebecca finds out who betrayed Haley and rat her out, which was a witch named Katie, who was in love with one of Marcel's vampires from the inner circle. And we really get to see the brutality of Marcel. We get to see the darkness of a party. Camille, who's basically in the show, basically as Marcel's love interest, but basically she kind of has like this little thing with Klaus. I'm not 100% sure where this is going. But another thing about what this episode is so great about, that it shows a lot of deeds of what Klaus is willing to do for his family. And basically that he actually is jealous of Elijah, that Elijah's so good and noble, and he wishes just somebody could have just accepted that and love him like that. Because Rebecca clearly is favoring Elijah in this sense, in this episode above all. Klaus is very manipulative in this. This is just a straight up Klaus and Rebecca win in this episode. No, Marcel hardly gets any win in this one. Also, we'll learn that Sophie, the witch, knows about the Klaus' secret weapon, which Klaus told them about. Told Sophie about. Her name is Devine, and apparently Sophie knows that she wants to get Devine away from Marcel. We also learn that Marcel is not in control of Davina. Davina is a 17-year-old girl witch, but she doesn't play around. When she says no, it's no. Marcel does not control him. We thought she was in control of her. She obviously cared for him, but there's something not right there. She doesn't listen to him. Now, this entire episode, we kind of figure out there's a witch that goes to Haley, figure out what's the sex of the baby, and apparently it's a girl, which makes Klaus smiles. But also, there's something really bad about it, because she says something in her tongue immediately when she did that, and maybe possessed, but there's something special about the baby. We also see a little rift in Sophie and the people who actually, the coven. Sophie's like on her own trying to do something for this group, while the rest of witches are not really following her lead in some cases. What I didn't like about this episode was that you don't really know who really likes who. We know Marcel likes Camille, and Marcel kind of still has this thing with Rebecca, so there's like a three-way triangle. But then I don't know if Klaus likes Camille or Klaus likes Haley. Another thing for Caroline Shiver, that one Klaus and Caroline together, don't be so anxious to worry that is Klaus and Camille going to happen. No, I believe Klaus is just attracted to Camille in a sense because he reminds her of Caroline and he misses her. Maybe that's the reason why. Hopefully that's the case for all Caroline shippers like myself. But I really don't care, honestly. The love story is not really what I'm interested in right now. It's more about the baby and what it's going to do for each of the families. Elijah, I'm waiting to see he gets undaggered. And I can't wait for next week's episode. They show a promo of it for episode 4 of the originals. And it looks like Klaus is going to meet Davina for the first time. And it looks like it's going to be a straight up, maybe not a brawl, but it's going to be an interesting confrontation. That's it. And another thing, we also get to see Marcel, what happens to people who he it breaks his rules. Besides, they die. He says he gives them 100 years in the garden. And the garden is basically like an underground little place underneath the quarry. And basically, he traps them in cement till they starve. And they can't die of starvation. So it's like starving them for like 1,000 years, like in Vampire Diaries Season 2 when Catherine was in the tomb and all the vampires in the tomb. It's kind of like that. It's very... Mount Ursula does not play around, and you can see a violent side. So yeah, this episode had a lot of great things for it going forward, so I'm happy. If you all like this review, if you dislike this review, let me know why. Let me know what y'all think, everyone. Let's get involved with originals. It's a kick-ass show, and it can't be like all that Vampire Diaries stuff. But no, it's very mature for its age, so you should really check it out. Alright, everyone. You have a good day. This is Jalise. Check the originals out, everyone. Bye-bye.